Thinking of moving to the US and getting your green card, but you're currently living outside the country? Many people assume the immigration process starts only after arriving in America, but that's not true. Every year, thousands of immigrants successfully obtain permanent residency before they ever step foot in the US. The key is a process called consular processing. In this video, we'll walk through every stage of the journey, from filing the first immigration petition to attending the visa interview, entering the US, and finally receiving your green card. We'll also cover costs, timelines, common challenges, and important tips that can help avoid delays. If you're sponsoring a family member overseas, or you're the applicant preparing for immigration, stay tuned because this guide will help you understand exactly what to expect. What is consular processing? Consular processing is the immigration pathway used by people who live outside the U.S. and want to become lawful permanent residents, commonly known as green card holders. Instead of applying from within the U.S., applicants complete the process through a U.S. embassy or consulate in their home country or country of residence. Once the immigrant visa is approved and the applicant enters the U.S., they officially become a lawful permanent resident at the port of entry. When it comes to family-based immigration, there are two possible paths. The first is adjustment of status, which is available to eligible individuals already inside the U.S. The second is consular processing, which is designed for people living abroad or individuals who cannot qualify for adjustment of status. The three government agencies involved. One of the most important things to understand is that your case moves through three different government agencies. First is USCIS, which reviews and approves the immigrant petition filed by the sponsoring family member. Next comes the National Visa Center, commonly known as the NVC. This agency collects fees, reviews documents, and prepares the case for the interview stage. Finally, the U.S. Embassy or Consulate conducts the immigrant visa interview and makes the final visa decision. After arriving in the United States, USCIS produces and mails the physical green card to the immigrant's U.S. address, who uses consular processing. Consular processing is used in family-based immigration cases, employment-based immigration, and diversity visa applications. However, family-based immigration remains the most common use. Family applicants fall into two major categories. Immediate relatives. This group includes spouses, parents, and unmarried children under the age of 21 of U.S. citizens. The advantage of this category is that there are no annual visa limits. As a result, these cases generally move forward as quickly as government processing times allow. Family preference categories. This category includes relationships such as adult children, siblings of U.S. citizens, and spouses or children of lawful permanent residents. Unlike immediate relatives, these applicants are subject to annual visa quotas. Because of those limits, many applicants must wait months or even years before a visa becomes available. It's also important to note that fiancé visas follow a separate process known as the K-1 visa route. Today, we're focusing specifically on immigrant visas that lead directly to permanent residency. Step 1. Filing Form I-130. The process begins when a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident files Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative. This petition proves that a qualifying family relationship exists between the sponsor and the immigrant. Many people mistakenly believe filing the I-130 grants a green card. In reality, it only starts the immigration process and secures the applicant's place in line. Accuracy is critical at this stage because missing documents or filing errors can result in delays, requests for additional evidence, or even denials. Step 2. USCIS reviews the petition. After receiving the petition, USCIS carefully reviews the application and supporting documents. When a decision is made, USCIS sends Form I-797, also known as the Notice of Action. If approved, the case is forwarded to the National Visa Center. If denied, the notice will explain why and provide information about possible appeals or motions to reopen the case. Because this approval notice is an important immigration document, it should always be stored safely. Step 3. National Visa Center Processing. Once USCIS approves the petition, the National Visa Center takes over. The NVC collects fees, reviews paperwork, and prepares the case for the interview stage. At this point, visa availability becomes very important. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens can generally continue without waiting because visas are always available for them. Family preference applicants, however, must wait until their priority date becomes current, according to the monthly visa bulletin, before the process can move forward. Step 4. Paying fees and submitting documents. When the NVC is ready to process the case, several important tasks must be completed through the Consular Electronic Application Center. Applicants must first pay the required government fees, including the Immigrant Visa fee and Affidavit of Support fee. The sponsor must then submit Form I-864, Affidavit of Support, along with evidence showing they meet the required income levels. Next, the immigrant completes Form DS-260, the official online immigrant visa application. Applicants must also upload civil documents such as birth certificates, marriage certificates, police clearance certificates, divorce records, or death certificates when applicable. The NVC carefully reviews every submission. If something is missing or incomplete, it issues a checklist requesting corrections. Only after all requirements are satisfied does the case become documentarily complete and eligible for interview scheduling. Step 5. The Immigration Medical Examination. Before attending the visa interview, every applicant must complete a medical examination with a physician approved by the U.S. Embassy. The exam includes a physical evaluation, review of vaccination records, and screening for certain communicable diseases. Medical results are usually sent directly to the embassy or consulate. Costs vary depending on the country and doctor, but commonly range between $100 and $500 or more. Step 6. Attending the consular interview. The interview is one of the most important stages of the process. It usually takes place at a U.S. embassy or consulate in the applicant's country of nationality or residence. During the interview, a consular officer reviews the DS-260 application, examines original documents, verifies the family relationship, and determines whether any grounds of inadmissibility exist. These concerns could include criminal history, security issues, immigration violations, or financial concerns. Applicants who arrive prepared with accurate documentation often have smooth interviews and receive approval quickly. Step 7. Receiving the visa and traveling to America. If the application is approved, the consulate issues an immigrant visa and provides a sealed visa packet. This packet should never be opened by the applicant. When arriving in the U.S., the packet is presented to a Customs and Border Protection officer at the port of entry. After admission, the immigrant officially becomes a lawful permanent resident. Step 8. Paying the USCIS immigrant fee and receiving the green card. Following visa approval, applicants must pay the USCIS immigrant fee online. This payment allows USCIS to produce and mail the physical green card. Most immigrants receive their green card within a few weeks after arriving in the U.S. If more than 45 days pass without receiving it, applicants should contact USCIS for assistance. Understanding the costs. Government fees are collected at different stages throughout the process. Typical expenses include the I-130 filing fee, DS-260 immigrant visa fee, Affidavit of Support fee, USCIS immigrant fee, and the medical examination cost. Most applicants spend approximately $1,355 in required government fees, not including travel expenses, passport photos, courier services, or police certificates. Proper preparation can help avoid costly delays and repeated submissions. How long does consular processing take? The overall timeline varies greatly. For many applicants, the biggest factor is visa availability. Family preference categories often face long waits because of annual visa limits established by Congress. Applicants from countries with particularly high demand, including India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines, may experience the longest waiting periods. Another major factor is NVC and embassy backlogs. Even after all documents are approved, interview scheduling delays can add several months to the process. Common challenges applicants face. One common obstacle involves financial sponsorship requirements. If the sponsor's income is too low, a qualified joint sponsor may be necessary. Another challenge is receiving requests for additional evidence. Missing or unclear documents can delay progress significantly. Finally, many applicants encounter NVC backlogs that are completely outside their control. Even perfectly prepared cases can experience waiting periods due to processing volumes. Consular processing versus adjustment of status. Many people ask which option is better. The answer depends entirely on the applicant's situation. Consular processing is generally required for people living outside the United States or those who are not eligible to adjust status inside the country. Adjustment of status allows eligible applicants already in the U.S. to remain there and often work while their application is pending. In reality, most immigrants don't get to choose between the two pathways. Their circumstances determine which option applies. Consular processing may seem complicated, but understanding each step makes the journey much easier. From filing the I-130 petition and working with the National Visa Center to completing the medical exam, attending the interview, and entering the U.S., every stage plays a crucial role in obtaining permanent residency. With proper preparation, accurate documentation, and patience throughout the waiting periods, the path to a green card can be much smoother. That's it for today's update. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the latest immigration updates, visa tips, and green card guidance. Have questions about consular processing or another immigration topic? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.